Imagine this. Your favorite web series is about to release its final episode. You've been waiting for it for months, but somehow you travel into the future and watch the episode before it's even released. Then you come back to the present, meet the director, and tell him everything. Every scene, every dialogue, every plot twist. The director loves your ideas and uses them to make the episode. A few years later, you traveled to the future again. Watch that same episode, and once again tell it to the director. Now stop for a second. Who actually wrote the episode? Not you. You only repeated what you had already seen. Not the director. He only made what you told him. So where did the story come from? That's called the Bootstrap Paradox. A paradox where something exists without anyone ever creating it. Let's look at another example. Imagine there's an author who becomes famous for writing an incredible book. One day, you travel into the future and buy that book. Then you go back in time and give it to the author before they ever write it. The author reads the book, copies every single word, and publishes it. The book becomes a bestseller. Years later, you travel into the future, buy that same book again, and give it back to the author. The loop repeats forever. Now think about it. Who wrote the book? You didn't. You only delivered it. The author didn't either. They only copied what was already written. The book has no real beginning. It simply exists because it's trapped inside a loop. And that's exactly why the Bootstrap Paradox is so confusing. In our world, everything has a beginning. Every invention, every story, every idea. Someone creates it. But in the Bootstrap Paradox, there is no first creator. The effect becomes the cause, and the cause becomes the effect. It's like a circle with no starting point. Scientists have argued about this idea for years. Some believe time travel to the past is impossible, which would make this paradox impossible too. Others think that if time travel ever becomes real, strange loops like this might actually be allowed. Right now, nobody knows. But here's the question I want you to think about. If one day you traveled into the future, brought back an invention, a movie, or even a book, and gave it to the person who later became famous for creating it, who was the real creator? And if the answer is no one, then where did it come from in the first place?